Hey church, what's going on? It's Pastor Hassan. It is Friday morning, and for our word this morning, I want to look at the Psalms, particularly Psalm 90, verses 1 to 12. And I really want to just zero in on the thought that we see in verse 12. But let's read Psalm 90, verse 1 to 12. This is what God's word says. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You return man to dust and say, return, O children of man. For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night. You sweep them away as with a flood. They are like a dream, like grass that is renewed in the morning. In the morning it flourishes and is renewed, and in the evening it fades and withers. But we are brought to an end by your anger. By your wrath we are dismayed. You have set our iniquities before you, our secret sins in the light of your presence. For all our days pass away under your wrath. We bring our years to an end like a sigh. The years of our life are 70, or even by reason of strength 80. Yet their span is but toil and trouble. They are soon gone, and we fly away. Who considers the power of your anger, and your wrath according to the fear of you? So teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom. And we thank God for his word. And the basic framework, or what we see in these 12 verses, is this idea that God is eternal. He is everlasting. From everlasting to everlasting, he is, was, and will ever be God. But in contrast to him, we are finite. And so what this psalm reminds us is that both our days and we ourselves as human beings are limited. And realizing that is actually intended to help us find true wisdom. So verse 12, so teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom. Teach us to remember that not only is life limited, but we are limited as well. And that realization ought to drive us to the one who has no limits, to the God who is from everlasting to everlasting. And so, brothers and sisters, this is a very basic biblical truth, but our limitations are intended to help us look beyond ourselves. And the truth of the matter is, like, people look beyond themselves at times in all the wrong places. Yet we constantly want to look up to the God who made all things, and to the God who sustains our life, brief though it may be. And so, brothers and sisters, look to the Lord and remember the brevity of life. Remember, we're going to talk on Sunday, Lord willing, about remembering death, which sounds like not a very pleasant thought at all, but actually remembering that our time in this life is limited is a key to living wisely this side of eternity. And so, brothers and sisters, I would encourage you to meditate on that. I would encourage you to bear in mind that the gospel transforms not just our destination, but it transforms our day-to-day. So even the brevity of life that we experience now, because of the gospel of Jesus, we are able to live life and live it more abundantly, even in the midst of all of the frustrations and the difficulties that come from living in a fallen world. And so today, brothers and sisters, I echo the request and the prayer that we see from Moses. Teach us to number our days, that we might gain a heart of wisdom. May the Lord make that true of every one of us today. Love y'all, and have a great day, and we'll see you, Lord willing, on, if not Saturday night right here at the church at 6 p.m. For a night of worship. Lord willing, we'll see you in person on Sunday morning at 10:45. All right, take care. Have a great day. God bless.